A lot of physics is really paring down and figuring out that all these other things that are going on are not relevant to the problem. And so it's a very kind of, let's find the real nut of the problem. I have definitely gone through a process myself. I used to get very frustrated. Why don't they understand this? And then I have to remember, oh, they don't understand this because they haven't learned it yet. And I have to meet them there where they are and help them along to understanding. I try to spend a lot of time listening to the way in which they ask the question, because that's the clue about where they're stuck and how they're, where are they and where are they coming from, and can I meet them there? Can I try to untangle that piece of confusion for them? And so it's a lot of listening. You have to constantly be thinking about, okay, what is it that they're stuck on? Is it a little bit of math? Is it they don't even understand that gravity is involved in this problem? Oh, I see, they're adding in this whole other concept that isn't relevant. I think that when I started, I thought that I was just teaching physics. And I think that was fine. But I think as I go along, I realize that I'm really teaching a lot of other things. And I would say my ideals almost got bigger and broader and more expansive, because I think that what I'm teaching is all sorts of different skills. Yes, I'm teaching physics, and I think physics is important. But some students are not going to remember the physics years from now, but they may remember the analytical skills that they're learning. They may learn how to closely read a problem. They may learn how to pick apart a problem into its most important pieces. So I think in that sense, I've broadened my vision of what I do. I think it was a couple years in when I started actually learning how to teach writing, when I was involved in teaching a first-year writing course. And I had never taught writing before. And to be honest, I'm not sure that I had learned how to write in this way that we were learning. And so that became, I realized that thinking through writing was extremely important way to think. And that changed my entire view of everything I was doing. And so now, even when I have students write out a physics problem, I really try to pose it as a writing prompt. That they really are writing me a message. It may be in the language of physics and math, but it's a writing exercise. And so the structure of it and what they need to include and how they need to support their answer with evidence is something that happened a few years in when I had this bit of an epiphany.
Yeah, no,